All right, we're on the trail now. As you pull off there, you'll see red blazes on 325 or Clarks Valley Road. So we'll just follow this down. And I know there's a creek crossing. This is also called the DeHart Dam Loop. So when we get down here, there's going to be, I think we'll be able to go right or left. I'm going to go the left and head up to the general that way. There is a bigger loop called, like I said, the DeHart Dam Loop. This might be the place where the cable is, or the log, or a log that you have to cross the creek. But this creek here, Clarks Creek, is very beautiful, and it's known for its trout fishing. There are areas just for fly fishing specifically, or you know, regular spinner bait or power baiting too. But it's very beautiful. I grew up around these areas. I'm only like a 10-minute drive away from this area, so it's very beautiful down in here. It's part of the, so on the other side of this mountain that we're going up is going to be St. Anthony's, or part of St. Anthony's Wilderness. So if you're familiar with that area over there, Roush Creek or Roush Gap, we're sort of over the mountain from that. So, but we're gonna get going here. And again, I just want to thank you. This is my first hike of 23, and I'm gonna bring you with. It's a very unique thing we're going to see today, so hang with me. Again, thanks for joining me. I'm the Keystone Hiker. All right, we got to cross the creek. Sure beats wading when it's 30 degrees out. It's pretty unique, huh? All right, we're getting on the right side of the creek here. We're gonna follow the red blazes. Trail's pretty trimmed up here. It looks good. I know it's winter, but pretty awesome start here. It's a very nice forest around this area. Like I said, St. Anthony's Wilderness. A lot of history in these hills. This is you get some elevation in this one. So if it's an elevation you're not looking for, maybe you don't want to do this. But this is around the same area as H. Knobber Trail, if you're familiar with that. The Appalachian Trail, we actually, if you took the DeHart Dam Loop, in other words, up here, if you turn right, you'll hook onto that AT and make a loop out of it and come down. I think it's Sand Springs or Cold Springs, one of them. And you'll see the general. So, but I'm gonna take a left and just go right to the general. But I'll tell you, once you get away from Route 325, it's quiet. All right, I'm gonna get trucking here, putting some foot to dirt and rolling along. Stick with me, and remember, at the end of my videos, I give the words of wisdom. And also, if you're watching this and you want to, if you're familiar with Instagram, check out the Keystone Hiker on Instagram. I got some photos up there, a couple reels and stuff, so check it out. All right, again, thank you for joining me here. Keystone Hiker. All right, I think I see the salmon colored blazes that they were talking about. I think this is where we will get off a red blaze here. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's a red blaze. All right, there's salmon or pink. So okay, yep. So we're gonna turn left right here and follow the pink or salmon colored. If you want to do the loop, you'll turn right. The blaze. There's also, which usually happens, people put cairns, what they're called, so you know the trail marker. Mainly when there ain't no blazes, but whatever works. All right, so we're gonna turn left and head up to see the General. It's actually, the General is actually the company that had made the steam engine, but from what I read and what I've seen, it's on, you know, it's the name General on it, so obviously, why not? Why not name it the General? If you're coming up here when it's wet or in the winter here, just be careful with the leaves and the moss and everything like that. Okay, we're on the trail to get to the fella. Stick with me here. I'm gonna move along quickly here. Try to see if can't beat the rain and stuff that's coming. All right. Thanks again. I know I beat a dead horse sometimes and always say it, but I'm appreciative of all y'all watching me here on for the YouTube channel, and some of your comments and messages and stuff just puts more fire under my butt to get out here. Not that I need it. I love it out here, but okie doke. We'll get back to you here in a bit. Thanks again. All right, we came to the intersection with the Blue Trail, which is Sand Springs Trail. If you would come to this intersection and turn left, you would go back towards 325. There's actually another parking area that you can just come up Sand Springs, but I decided to make a bigger, or a little bit longer of a hike. It's not that much longer, but when we come out here to this from the Pink Trail, we're going to turn right and go up over to Sand Springs Trail. It'll be a blue blaze. So again, it's like a hairpin turn. If you look, you can see we came from the pink and we just came right down here and did like a hairpin turn right around. And then now we're going up. There's good elevation on this Sand Springs to get to that point. If you would keep going on the, like we're going to stop there probably at the General. Maybe we'll go further, we'll see once. But if you keep following it, it will hook up with the AT, and also you can continue on it down to the rail trail in Roush Gaps. There's a parking area there. You can come up over that way to this. So you got options. Like I said on a video before, options are good. So lots of options down here. So we're going to continue on. It's getting a little breezier as we gain in elevation, but that was to be expected, just as long as the rain holds off. All right, up and over I go. Don't forget to stay tuned for the words of wisdom. Thank you again for watching me here on the Keystone Hiker. All right, so we're climbing up here on the trail, and all of a sudden, this is the trail. Don't call it Stony Mountain for nothing. I figured I'd share this with you. That way you'll know what you're up against. All right, see you at the top. All right, looks like we're getting to the top here. Figured I'd turn these on here and we'll crest it all at once. It got rocky. It's like a little passageway that comes up through here that is all full of rocks, but that's the trail. And here we are at the top. Tell you what though, it's really windy up here. Keeping my ears open for widowmakers. And I'm gonna have to do some trail finding here. So that's where we came from. And it was a good climb. You got some good elevation. Now I gotta locate the blue blazes in the trail. Alrighty. Thanks for joining again. Alrighty, here we made it to the General. There she sits. Been here since around 1930, something like that. A lot of moving parts in there. See how rusted it is, you can tell how long it's sat. And that's where you got the name right there. Pretty neat, huh? I'm gonna look around here and maybe we can get some interesting things for you. Got the words of wisdom coming up shortly. Okay, made it to the end of the hike, end of the video, and this here's the general. The trail up to this place was well kept up. There are some really steep ups and really steep downs. There was a view up there, up on top here that was, you know, a pleasant surprise to me. So I never knew that was there. But yeah, it was a good day. Now for the words of wisdom. I hope they help you somewhere along the lines of life. It might not be now, maybe later on, or maybe it already will. So I'm hoping for. So in my mind, this holds true. I'm trying my best. It might not be your best or their best, but it's my best. Those are the words of wisdom, and I hope they help you. Keep a good frame of mind and worry about what you can handle. Worry about what you can change, and everything else is just noise out there. All right? And always remember, get off your seat and move your feet. Thanks for joining me here on the Keystone Hiker. Have a splendid 23.